there are big issues that people are, for example, they're interested in the Transatlantic Trade and Investment Partnership, the TTIP. That has the potential to create a lot of jobs here. But people are worried about aspects of it, and a lot of it is misinformation. And I would encourage anyone who's concerned about this partnership to really look at the facts and not just mop up the misinformation that some people are pumping out, because it has the potential to create a lot of good for trade, for jobs in our region.
We get a lot of inquiries about TTIP.
That's the Transatlantic.
Yes, Transatlantic Trade and Investment Partnership, potentially a huge deal being negotiated between the EU and the US. It has controversial elements. People are concerned that it is going to affect public services, and in particular our NHS. The provision they're concerned about is that although public services are taken out of TTIP, it is services which have been, say, recently privatised or may well be privatised, or any attempt by a future government to take service which have been privatised in the NHS and make them public again, out of privatisation, that would fall foul of the TTIP agreement. That is a concern of constituents at the moment. The agreement isn't concluded. It's very much concluded on an all or nothing basis. Everything has to be agreed, and it is a matter of great concern to Labour MEPs who are lobbying about it in Parliament. I would say very confidently that our NHS is safe in the hands of our Labour MEPs.
Well, I'm very encouraged to see that the new Commission is concentrating on better regulation. It's taken note of what businesses have said is holding them back from growing and creating jobs. And I have produced a report that actually went through the last Parliament on how can the EU create a hospitable environment where businesses can thrive and create jobs. Because 85% of new jobs come from SMEs, from the small, particularly the small businesses. So we have to free them up to do what they're good at and stop them having to spend half the time in filling in forms if it's not necessary. So that's the whole drive. But we also, though, we need to do things about the skills shortage.
Yes, that's right.
Science, technology, engineering, maths, skills, badly needed, and we all across Europe need to do something to address that and make sure our young people are studying the subjects that we badly need.
Civil society needs to have and be part of this debate because it is a direct beneficiary of funding from Europe, but also it's a strategic partner to other civil society organisations in Europe.
Well, interestingly, we are having our own report in the Parliament specifically on green jobs, because the Commission has pointed out how many jobs, what the potential is for those jobs in the green economy, and how the mitigation of climate change, how new technologies, those sorts of the investment in developing those has the potential to create a lot of jobs right across Europe, and hopefully here in Birmingham too.